Hello guys, welcome to episode 14 of Rise of the Exiles. It is me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another video, and as you can see, it is day one on our third season in League 2, and we have had a cracking summer transfer window, which is leaving me feeling very optimistic. I will show you those deals in just a moment before our first game of the season away to Yeovil. I will just show you the media prediction for the league season because they are all very optimistic as well about our chances. As you can see there, they've got us as third favourites to win the league. So if they're to be believed, we should be looking at least a playoff spot this year, which would be amazing. And if we just go and have a look at the transfers, we have done some cracking bits of business, I think you will all agree. We've not spent any money again, at least not paying for players, but we are paying a few more wages now than we was before, because we have brought in Leon Best on a free transfer. Some of you may know him, he looks very decent there, 31-year-old Irish striker. He's been sort of here, there and everywhere throughout his career, hasn't he? He's been at Newcastle, he's been at Blackburn, he's been at Ipswich. And now he's joining us here at Newport. And hopefully he can kick on and help us towards that playoff place that everyone seems to be predicting for us. And next after him is a guy I'm really excited about. He's our vice-captain for the season. It's Abu Ogogo, who looks amazing for this level. 28-year-old English defensive midfielder, can play central midfield as well, which is probably where I'll be playing him mostly. And just look at those stats: 16 bravery, 16 leadership, 17 work rate, fitness and stamina is all brilliant. So he is going to be our main workhorse this year. Again, just having a look at him, he started at Arsenal and he's been down to Barnet and Dagenham and Redbridge, and now hopefully he's on the way back up with us. And following him into the club is Tyrone Mears, who some of you surely will know. He's a right back, 35 years old now, so coming towards the end of his career. But having joined the club, all his stats seem to be improving, which is very nice to see for someone as old as him. Very surprising. And we've brought him in on a free. He's been in America for the last, 2-3 years, doing quite well over there. But some of you will surely know him from his time at Burnley. He even had a loan season at West Ham. Played a few games for us. Didn't really impress too much. I don't really remember him, if I'm being honest. But he played for us. He's played for Preston. He's played for Bolton. So he's been here, there, and everywhere. He's very experienced in England at some of the higher levels. And after him, we've got another ex-West Ham man. Again, somebody who didn't impress too much at West Ham, but I think he's going to be very good for us down here at this level for what may be his last year as a footballer. It's Gary O'Neill, 35-year-old, English. Again, another defensive midfielder / central midfielder. He looks like he could be another workhorse if needs be. And again, he's been here, there and everywhere. He's been with us. He's been at Middlesbrough. He's been at Pompey. He's been at Norwich. And yeah, he has had a very long career so far. 438 games, 30 goals. So he's been solid. I think you can say that about him. And the next guy in is the first of our loan deals. It's George Evans from Reading. Again, another defensive midfielder. I am trying to stock up on central midfielders. I don't want us to get too tired and get too many injuries in that position. And so I brought him in on loan from Reading, 23 years old. He looks like he's going to be a very good option from either that position or central midfield. And the next one after him is the guy I am so excited about. The guy I've been trying to get in for the last couple of seasons. It is Joshy Cullen. Got him on loan from Burnley actually. As some of you will know, he's at West Ham in real life, and we all think he is going to be the future of West Ham. So I'm properly excited to get him in for us at Newport this year. Look at that 4.5-star current, 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, and he is rated as one of the best players in the league. And if you look at his report, It says there he'd be a leading player for most League One sides. I personally think he could get into Championship teams. So we have pulled off a real coup getting him down to League Two with us for the year. And now the next one after him coming in is Donald Love, a right back on loan from Sunderland. Again, he looks really good. I did think we was a bit short on right backs last season, so I've tried to remedy that. And he's another one who does look decent, 23-year-old Scottish, and he's been at Sunderland for the last few years, started off at Man U, so he's got all the experience of playing and training with all the players up there, so hopefully he can use that to help us out this season. And then the next fella is someone who's had a really good pre-season for us, and so I'm hoping he's going to give our main strikers, including Massaro, a little bit of competition to try and get into the squad. It is, let me try and pronounce his name now, Olufella Olamola, I think that's how you pronounce it, and he looks brilliant for down at this level. He's very quick, he's got decent finishing, and so hopefully he can use that against the defenders at this level and bag us at least 10-15 goals. I'm thinking 15 for him this year. And we've got another loanee, this time from West Ham, someone I'm very excited about as well in real life, and it's Domingos Quina, valued at 525k, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, and 16 pace, 14 acceleration, 14 dribbling. I think in a central attacking midfield role, he is going to be cracking, coming off the bench, last half hour, 20 minutes, when teams are tired, they're not going to fancy him coming on against them. And now another one, Julian Faubert, and the really weird thing I'm going to say to you about him before we have a look at his screen is that he's come in and he wants not just a playing job, he also wants another job, and not just any job. You cannot say he is not ambitious, because he is our main, well, one of our right backs / right wingers, and he's also our director of football. Let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. I'm not sure I've seen that too many times in the past, but we're only paying him £500 a week to play for us and be our director of football, so we're saving money on that, and I'm very happy to be bringing him in. He's got a lot of experience. He again has been here, there and everywhere. He's been at West Ham, he's been at Bordeaux, he's been at FC Inter in Finland, but the main reason I remember him is that when we had him, he went on loan for half a season, I think, to Real Madrid. Like, that was a really weird deal at the time. He did only play a couple of times, but he has got the experience of playing for the best side in Spain. And let's hope again that experience, he can sort of impart his knowledge onto the younger players. And now joining him as well on another free transfer deal is a man you may remember from our first season. It's the one and only Alex Samuel. He did bag 15 goals in 30 games, I think it was, in his first spell with us. Yeah, so 1 goal every 2 games exactly. And I've managed to get him in on a free as soon as he's left Swansea. And I'm really excited about our front line now this year. I think it's going to be really good. And we have also got Thierry Ambrose still at the club. It's not showing it there because I did just extend his loan deal. And so we've still got our main front two from last year. We've got our number 1 striker from the year before. And we've got some really brilliant central midfielders and people just behind them. I am really excited about this season. I really think we are going to go and kick on. And we've again brought in Rodney Congolo for his 3rd spell on loan with us, again to give some competition in our midfield. And that is all as far as the ingoings. And as far as the outgoings, just released a few people. Released Sean Rigg, Jamie Turley, Aaron Williams, Marcus Bucamp and Finley Wood. Released them all, and so that has left us in a decent financial position. We have still got £1,500 available for wages, and I'm really excited about this season. I'm going to predict at least playoffs. If we don't get playoffs, I will be very, very disappointed in this group of lads. I think I've done really well adding experience, because I think that is the thing that has held us back the last couple seasons. We've been mainly bringing in youngsters, and they've maybe lost their heads a bit at times. So hopefully now we've got a little bit of experience, can help the younger players keep their edge, and they can kick on and do really well for us this season. And as I say, first game today, away at Yeovil, and this is the team I've gone for. This is at least the first 11. I've got to change the subs. I will do that in just a second. But first 11 is Turnbull in goal, Butler, Wood, Tozer, Faubert as the back four, Cullen and Aidan O'Neill, who I've also again extended his loan. They're our central midfield pair. And then we've got three in the central attacking midfield roles. We've got Josh Todd, Thierry Ambrose, Domingos Kina, just behind Massaro. And just going to change the subs now because I've not changed them since the friendlies. Just give me 1 second, lads. I'm going to put Scott Loach back as our main goalie on the bench. And I'm going to whack Tyrone Mears as our right back. Actually, no, I am. Yep, Tyrone Mears is the right back. Donald Love, I'm going to put him as another defender. I do like to have a couple of defenders on the bench. I like to go one goalie, two defenders, two midfielders, and then two attackers, just to give us a bit of balance in the team so that we can account for most eventualities. I'm going to put Abu Ogogo on the bench, and just one more as far as the midfield goes. I'm going to put Congolo in there, and then as for up top, I'm going to put Alex Samuel and the fella who has been on form. Oh, got too many loanees. Alright, so I've got to get rid of those three loanees. Just give me 1 second, sorry lads. And so Donald Love, get him off. For Paris, no. For George, Scott Bennett, that'll do. Congolo in the centre of the park. I've got quite a few options for him. Put Josh Doughty in there. And then, as far as another striker, I think I'll put Ryan Bird in. And actually, Shawdale, that's what I'll go for. And then there we go, all sorted. Sorry about that, lads. And now here we go. To start off the game, start off this very exciting league season. We should be going up. Yep, just a few lads, just a bit unfit just early on in the season. And media prediction for this game is that they think we're gonna just about edge it against Yeovil. And now let's see if that can be the case. Oh, they're going very attacking. They're certainly feeling confident here today. Let's hope that is very much misplaced. And just going to say to the lads, I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened. And that seems to have got them all motivated and confident. And now, but just before I start, just change that back. And here we go. Come on, lads. This is the year we finally get promoted. As now, starting this season, it's Todd with the ball. Just to start off the season, 10 seconds in, it's Ambrose back to Cullen. And nothing happens of that, just a little bit of passing around. 3 shots we've had so far apparently, but none worthy of being shown as highlights. 56% of possession. Not too much happening in the game so far. I think their attacking formation has kind of caught me out, but we do have a corner. It's Butler, and it gets flicked about, and it's in the net. In the net, and it was Todd. It was Josh Todd with his first of the season, obviously our first of the season. 23 minutes on the clock, and that is different. Us actually being able to score from a corner, from a set piece. This I can very, very much get used to this year, as that is what we are going to have to do to get ourselves promoted. It was Butler with the ball, got flicked away, found its way to Todd, and he places it right into the corner. A cracking start there. Half an hour gone now, very happy with this. Doesn't look like Yeovil have been challenging us too much, as now it's Keener with the ball to Ambrose, to Cullen, and Todd plays it long, and Massaro's through. Massaro, what can he do? Oh, Krasiak just parries the ball away there. And come on, it's another corner. I would very much love a carbon copy of that first one. And it's Butler to whip it out again. And what's happened here? Krzyzak just comes out, bosses his area. I'm just going to get rid of the league table. We don't really need it this early on in the season. And now it's Yeovil with an attack. Aidan O'Neill gets it away. And it's Domingos Kina forward to Massaro just on our halfway line. Plays it back inside our half to Todd. And Josh Cullen, I'm really excited about having him this year. Cannot believe we managed to pull that off. He's played it long. It's Massaro, but Lacey's nicked it off him. Yeah, I think I got a little bit lucky getting Cullen into the club, to be honest. The transfer window opened, and I noticed straight away that Cullen was unhappy at Burnley. He's actually on the transfer list there, and so I thought I would try and get in really quick. I was literally on the blower to him as soon as the transfer window opened. I was like, oh, alright mate, do you want to come play for us down here? And we are 1-1. Josh Cullen and the rest of the side should not be happy with that. We have just got unlucky. Ben Tozer picking up an injury there. Gonna have to take him off for Scott Bennett. And that's unfortunate, but hopefully we can go and grab another goal. And that's Liam Cullen. I wonder if he's any relation to Josh Cullen. I don't think he is. I've not heard of him having any mates or any cousins. I'm sure he's got friends. Sorry, that was a bit offensive, wasn't it? Whoops. Okay. No, I don't say he's related to him at any point. Just a very familiar name in this game. Okay, and back to the game. 35 minutes on the clock. And Tozer, yeah, just picks up an injury there. Hopefully he's not going to be out for long. And Liam Cullen, yeah, just slides the ball into the top of the net. Just unlucky there. Can't really fault anyone for that too much. We have been the better side, but let's hope we can make that count. And, oh, we can't. Yeovil have taken the lead. Yeovil, from absolutely nowhere, have scored. And it's 2 goals in 5 minutes. And our defence has gone to pot. And it's Wan Ma with a throw in. Plays it to Vincent and nods it back to him. And it was Eves with a header. And where was everybody? Why was everybody piled up all over there like Monaco, and they left the other place as quiet as some little village in Wales? Wow, that was mental. It's Todd now with a ball to Kina, and it's Faubert, Todd, Joshua Cullen, O'Neill with a ball now on the edge of the box, and it's Todd. What's Todd going to do? He crosses it in, and Aidan O'Neill, 2-2. We are carrying on exactly where we left off at the end of last season, in the last episode, bringing you guys goals, and you know what, even more goals. And now it's Todd with the ball. He played it across the box, and O'Neill was alive to the danger. And that's 4 goals, evenly said, in this first 45 minutes. What a mad first half. I've got to look at tightening up our defence. If any of you guys know how or got any tips, please let me know. Because as much as I'm sure you're all enjoying these videos, me being the manager, it's a bit more stressful, lads. I'm going to say to these, we can still come out with a win and see how they react. And none of them really noticed, apart from Massaro, who looks happy. And as long as he's happy, he normally scores. So that would be nice. As now the ball goes back to Mugabe. And it's Yeovil on the attack now, but Wood wins it back. And it's O'Neill to Ambrose. And just nothing happens of that. And now it's O'Neill with a free kick for us to Josh Cullen. And it's Ambrose to O'Neill. And Massaro just on the edge of the box. O'Neill to Joshua Cullen. Can he get it out wide? He can. He finds Butler. He finds Todd. And nothing happens of that attack. And Yeovil on the counter now. Hopefully they're not going to come out and score against us here. It's Edwards John. He's beat our man far too easily there. Oh, and Liam Cullen. Ah, 3-2. Yeovil ahead again. What do I do against this formation? They had just come out and just was not expecting them to be playing like this at all. Edwards John beat our man there. Who was that man there? Let's have a quick look. It's Wood. That's Wood who got beat far too easily there just to give them a chance. And yeah, 3-2. Mad game again. An hour gone on the clock. Going to be thinking about making some changes in a moment. Yeovil definitely been the better side now. And yeah, just going to make some changes. I think I'm going to take Keno off. He's not done too much. And I would like to see what Doughty can do. And now, Massaro's not done too much. And we've only got one substitution left. What do we do, boys? What do we do? Do we risk it and risk getting an injury like how FM normally punishes us? Or do I just leave it and know Massaro's normally good for a goal? Going to give it 5 minutes. I'm going to go on to attacking and see if that changes anything. Yeah, there we go. It's them on the attack again. It's Dolan. Crosses the ball in. Ambrose flicks it away. And it's Vincent out wide to Dolan. And Dolan to Edwards. John, and that's 4-2. Oh. All that talk of being confident about finishing in the playoffs, about bookies liking us, may have all been unfounded. This defending has not been good at all. Definitely something I need to look at. And yeah, 4-2 down. It does seem to be all Yeovil now. As now, Todd's nicked the ball. Can we get one back? What can Todd do with it? He could do absolutely nothing with it, and it gets nicked off him by Nyrenhold, I think that is. And it's Wood to flick it forward to Doughty, and it's Todd. We're on the attack again. Massaro, Doughty, O'Neill. But O'Neill just covered there, and the ball does get cleared. But it's Faubert again with the ball. Bennett to Cullen. Forward to Todd. To Ambrose. To O'Neill. And what can O'Neill do with the ball? He can find Jossie Cullen. Cullen to Todd. And Massaro. Yes! He's proved to me I was right to leave him on the pitch. Massaro's saying, you was going to sub me off? You must be mental, boss. I'm going to get you back in this game all by myself if I have to. As now Todd with a great through ball there. And Massaro making that look easy. Hopefully we can get another good season out of him, like we did last year. As now 4-3, 7 goals again in this game. As now the game just coming to an end, just petering out. Just a couple of minutes of injury time remaining. And that's where, and one last chance, one last highlight. Jossie Cullen, with a header. And it just goes to Krasiak. And I think that is going to be the last action of the game. As now Krasiak with the ball, lumps it forward. And yeah. Wow, another mental game. Please, I do not want many more of these episodes. I'm going to say to the lads, they were unlucky. Because you can't have a go at them too much. Going away, scoring 3 goals. You should be winning. And yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm not too concerned. We were unlucky. And they've all gained confidence. They're all looking happy. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave it for today, lads. I'll be back with you in a few weeks. I'll be back with you tomorrow, in a few weeks in game time. I'll probably be bringing you the Port Vale game, I should think. Yeah, Port Vale or the Oxford game. One of those two. And if you've enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up down below. And please, please, please subscribe to the channel. I am Bad Jokes FM. I am out.